But the Manicarp one is one that I saw was getting popular.
Oh shoot, can you shoot that?
Can you?
There's a green thing up there.
Yeah, I already shot it.
Fuck.
But what's it called?
Can you unshoot it?
Fuck.
Well, it's not the waterfall that it does. It gets out the bridge.
What's it called? I saw the Manicarp game getting popular, so I didn't know if anyone else.
Aha! I see.
I didn't bother to get it though.
Yeah.
Because from what I was hearing, everyone was just saying it was the Manicarp minigame from Pokemon Stadium. That's what I saw. I was just like, okay, I'll skip this, whatever.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I mean, like, fucking hell, I'm trying to, like, think of other shit. Like, when I grow up, I can tell my kids, boy, I was there for Pokemon Go.
I was there. There was world peace in the world.
That was redundant as hell.
Where else would it be?
There's world peace on Mars. There still is.
I wonder why.
I don't understand. Look, my thing is going nuts when I get over here.
Yeah.
It doesn't even make sense.
Like,
Ow!
So Nate, I take it from your love of Interstellar and the fact that all of your album art almost looks like is pretty much all like. Oh shit! Can you break it with an explosion?
what kind?
Flame.
Like
The
a
one that
bomb.
explodes.
Flame.
I know, but like,
Do you have a bomb plant? So I take it that you like
what?
fucking that you like space.
I do like space.
Who doesn't like space?
Not me.
Well, I was about to get into that. See,
What's
like,
up?
Space is like literally like one of my biggest fears.
Really?
I fucking like.
I'm probably one of the few people that would actually probably be willing to go inside of a black hole.
Oh.
No.
You would like to be
nothing
spaghettified?
Would you
inside
like
of
to
a
be
black hole.
spaghettified and then just shit out into your
You have
daughter's
no
bedroom?
idea what could be in a black hole.
No, there's nothing inside of that.
Nothing's
Literally,
in a black
by
hole.
definition,
Just
there's
get black.
nothing inside of a black hole.
But you don't know that for sure.
Nate,
Yes,
what if you
do.
go?
We know what
Nate,
a black hole is.
Nate,
like,
what if you
people-
go in
okay.
there and it's just it's
It's like Interstellar, but it happens for
Here's the
forever.
thing.
no, it's just
For whatever
black
reason-
and nothing else.
For, no, that's
you
what
go
it
in
is.
By the way, the movie's not the reason why.
You know,
You
I
go
always
into a
had
black
that
hole
before.
and you
Here's the
find
thing.
Tommy Wiseau's base.
For whatever reason,
You find Tommy Wiseau's base of operations.
okay, so
Oh, hi, Mark.
for whatever reason, people like to think that black holes are like this mystical. We know nothing about them. Like we know exactly what black holes are. We know exactly what causes them.
Well, no, because
What everything is.
there are plenty of
Literally
theories that
just
black
the
holes could
absence
possibly
of-
be wormholes.
But that makes zero sense because we know what they are.
Like
How?
honestly, like
Because we
they
know
kind
what they are.
honestly
It's-
they are wormholes, but the gravity and pressure is like so like
It's too hard for like a human body to...
yeah, it can't fucking make the trip. Honestly,
But it's also
like honestly
I don't
going
get
through
what
that.
What do you mean wormholes?
supposed to
Like-
frickin'
Did you draw a bomb in it?
all it does. It just has gravity
try and
so
freeze
intense
everything. What if it
that
froze everything?
it's like
The game would crash,
it
Nate.
literally sucks in light. So by definition, there's like not by definition, but there's,
God
there's
damn it,
nothing
the game's so
inside of a
smart
black
enough.
hole. That's my point here.
Okay.
It's
Good.
good.
Talk to frickin' Slippy again. because-
However,
Hi, fucks!
I do think space is cool. I think it's neat. I would want to go to the moon. Maybe other planets too, but the moon mostly.
I think the moon.
Go to the moon and react to seeing the magic squirrel.
Search the water-filled caves.
No, that'd be
And
on
don't
Pluto.
forget about Tricky.
Oh, it was Pluto, but Pluto doesn't exist anymore. I mean, it does, but it's not a planet.
Pluto doesn't exist anymore. He went
I
away.
thought it recently got its planetary status back or something.
What are the
for stupid
water-filled
reason.
caves? What is he talking about? A water-filled cave?
The water-filled caves, Nate.
Does this guy have a water-filled cave?
Oh
I'll go
no!
up his water-filled cave.
Probably.
You put on his brown pants. Why don't you just kick this guy's ass? Why not?
One.
Well,
It's
there's something I need to
I mean, there was like wooden stairs over there. Like, what happens when you go?
Man, I don't want to play Breath of
This?
the Wild right now.
More like Breath of the Mild. I'm kidding. That game's fucking great.
I know it's great. It has a jump button action.
I know.
Freaking finally.
I love it about time.
I remember watching some past videos and you were like, no, because Zelda No,
Zelda sucks because it doesn't have a jump button.
And then Breath of the
About
Wild comes
fucking
out.
time. Dude, when I finally got to play that shit, I pressed that jump button so many fucking times. I like the one thing that could have fixed this game, they did it.
The jump button.
So I'm gonna need Tricky for something. Alright, Tricky, what's your
It's gonna be
first-
tricky.
freaking ability?
Oh god.
Drown.
Nate, you're given the rights to this.
I know.
To make a film.
What?
What would you do? How would you
it.
go about making a Star Fox Adventures
I
film?
would not make it.
Why? Are you
A
afraid?
Star Fox movie or just a Star Fox
It has,
Star Fox
to be,
Adventures.
it has to be based off of this game. Kind of like how Nintendo has a deal with Legendary Pictures, where they're like, you can make Pokemon games, but you have to start by making a Detective Pikachu movie.
What?
That's a real thing, yeah.
I know what Detective Pikachu is, but what?
Yeah, Legendary Pictures purchased the rights to make like Pokemon movies, but yeah, fucking Nintendo was like, okay, you can do that, but first, you gotta make us a fucking.
Did they really?
Oh shit! Can you?
What?
Use your cell clock.
Yeah,
and
can you,
follow-
like-
frick!
Yeah, fucking. See if that will work. It probably won't. There's no like breakable thing on there.
Come on.
Can you use that?
can't see you.
Can you use that cannon?
Oh frick! Yeah!
And maybe break the rock?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
No, but I think you have to use that cannon and kill them.
Yeah. Well, no. You
Oh
have
my
to use
gosh.
this guy, this cannon man.
This cannon man.
Cannon man. Oh no.
That was a kind of a hard.
But that used to be like fucking like it's a good pastime for me and my friends where like I give them a movie right to something and they have to somehow make it work.
Okay. I'll try. Give
What?
it to me.
Wait till like.
To like figure
Dude,
out like
I don't
how
know
would
what
they
to-
approach making this movie, like how would it begin and how would it go. Like
Okay, well,
based
it's
on-
obviously not working. So what the frick?
Give me an
You're too
example, Ashton.
I don't know, let me think. You're given the task
Okay, so there's gotta be a way
to
get
make
there.
a sequel to Fury Road.
Alright, you kill him.
Oh no.
You have to. Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
Like honestly, like you can't fucking touch that thing. Like the only person that could is George Miller.
Yeah.
Can I just make it the same movie but put a 2 on the
God
front?
damn it! You flip it. You invert it.
I would ruin it, but I would have fun with it. So so Max is now played by Tobey Maguire.
God damn you.
He screams a lot.
I don't understand.
He screams a lot.
Whenever he gets up faster than 200 miles per hour.
It just slows down and it's like, oh, wow.
Maggie Gyllenhaal is the villain.
Fuck you know. I mean, honestly, if I were to make that movie, I'd probably make the villain Mr. Bean.
Why Mr. Bean?
I feel like he'd be a great villain.
Oh, hang on.
Dude, your
I'm
mammy's
getting
calling.
a call from someone.
Here, I'll play. I'll take over. I can take
Hello?
over. I can take over.
I'm still playing.
I'm at my friend's house. I'm playing.
I'm playing at my friend's house.
Plating.
Well, you know, hey, we're having fun playing video games.
Okay, let's see. Figure this puzzle out, maybe.
Can I?
I'm sorry, what?
Can I go over to my friend's house and play?
No problem. I'll be there soon. Of course. Alright, bye. Love you. I love you. Okay.
Okay.
Hung up.
Okay, here, Nate. Take the wheel.
Don't drive past 2.
Don't drive fast 2.
You have to go
I will
1
not.
mile an hour.
That's like no
Remind the
time.
kids, don't drive fast
What time
2.
is
That is 0 time
It's-
to go to the rock quarry.
1.
Dang it.
Don't drive past you.
Hey, we have plenty of fucking time to go back to the rock place.
What rock place?
It's a rock boy.
I love the rockery, especially at past midnight.
The rock?
There's got to be like
I
something
have
I
work
don't
tomorrow.
understand.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to babysit tomorrow, so...
I am so confused, you guys.
It has to be that canon, I'm telling you.
No. I want to figure this out though. Can someone look it up?
No. That's not how we do this video game.
Yes,
Daniel, I'll pay you 15 cents.
Okay. You won't fucking do it.
This is stupid.
Let me see if I can actually find 15 cents in exact change. I want to see if I actually have this shit on me. Because I know you like fucking.
First, I'll give him $1.
It's like what if I offered you 16 cents? No. 15. Take it or leave it. It's like fucking why 15, Daniel?
14. Because I feel like I'm robbing you if I said give me $3.
God damn it. I don't even know where the fuck my wallet is. Oh, there it is.
Okay, what are you doing, Nate? What part are you on?
I know what he's gonna.
Are you sure?
I gotta get him to take out this freaking bridge.
I got him to take
so
out
that
the
I
trash.
can get
What part?
a
What part are you on? Where are you at?
I got it. I know what to do.
No, tell me.
Show me. Show me that you know
Right
how to
here.
do.
He's gotta hit this thing. He has to.
Honestly, he doesn't.
You're hurting me, fellow Dino.
Dinobonoids rule.
Hello, friend. I am your friend.
Can you get on that platform, kill him, and then take out the cannon?
I'll try that.
Okay,
Or like
hold on.
not take out
That'd
the
be too
cannon, but
smart.
use the cannon?
This is a long play.
It's a long play.
So I'm just gonna find the
We just
part
get
where this
the,
might be.
Alright. If you manage to help Nate in any shape or form, I have a crisp 15 cents for you.
Oh boy!
Chris.
See, the problem
By
is...
crisp, I mean it's like, I don't know, slightly. Oh god! like it's slightly rusted.
You have 5, so this is slightly above.
Oh.
Does nobody get swim over there?
Hmm?
You can't like climb up there by swimming over there?
No.
Oh,
Fox,
okay.
just get in your ship,
This looks like the part.
fly over here,
But I could barely tell.
and just shoot the fuck out of them.
I could barely tell because this guy actually has the map. Nate doesn't have a map.
What do you mean the map?
He has the map for like everything.
Oh, well, you know what? I don't need no frickin' map.
Who needs a map?
Says the lost guy.
That's not our
I'm not
joke.
actually lost, though. I just...
He's not lost, he just doesn't know where to go.
I'm not lost. I
I
swear.
don't know what to do.
I'm
Yeah.
working on
Because
it.
I'm supposed to be here. But... What the frick am I
Maybe you just like
supposed to
stood
do?
there long enough and like activated a cutscene.
Yeah. What do I do? Oh, maybe you should do this. And then... It's like that'd be the dumbest thing.
Hi, I'm Deus Ex Machina. I'm gonna lead you to the boss
Oh,
now.
I thought you just said I'm gonna hug you.
I'm
gonna hug you.
Oh god, I hate these sea sticks. They're just nipples.
Hi, Fox. It's Slippy.
The Shark Claw disguise will be of great use. How? Search the water-filled caves and don't forget about Tricky, the water-filled caves. What is the water-filled caves?
Doesn't matter because the disc couldn't be read.
Oh no, no again.
Oh no.
No again.
This game doesn't want to be played, Nate.
The game refuses this time.
The game is sad.
Ashton, how would you go about creating Nacho Libre 3?
What? So there's already been a
3.
sequel.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna assume that the director came back for the sequel and that was absolutely terrible.
Hey, the first one's not bad.
I know, but like, usually when you have a sequel to a comedy, it's not going to be,
Yeah.
especially Nacho Libre. I'm already going to assume
The
it's going to
only
be
help
fucking
you
horrible.
get is that you know that you have to cast Jack Black again.
Yeah, I have to. So, the third movie, I'm
Probably
going
doesn't wanna
to...
do it.
So, the third movie, I would start it off as... I would probably make it like a... not, like... He's old. He's getting ready to retire. He's been in his prime. He's already got like a Hall of Fame, and he's just like, I'm done, but I don't know how to go out. And he's like, I gotta go out with a bang or something. And for like, he like plans this like huge like wrestling thing with his friend, and like during it, he ends up getting his friend killed.
Dang.
Like you know his
Yeah, I don't know what the frick his name is.
yeah
It's
his
like
name, but Get that corn out of my face.
Escaleto.
Yeah,
that's his name.
Escaleto. He ends up getting him killed accidentally, but it's like a hilarious scene. But like he doesn't know how to react, so he just kind of stares for a while, and then like the mood starts breaking as the realism sets in. Like the mood of the film just changes suddenly from that like really weird, like very funny aesthetic to something being like insanely personal as he comes to terms with the fact that this isn't a joke anymore. Somebody died close to him. He goes home to his mansion and he just roams around by himself because he has no one else there. And he has to reminisce about the past. And shit like that. And he even like brings up stuff that happened in the second movie, which was basically the first one, except bigger, and it sucked. So next thing you know, he he goes on like a spirit quest. Basically, he travels to like where he began at the church, where he then asks God like what did I do wrong, or basically, or like what do I do now? Like I can't take up wrestling again. He kind of sees wrestling as like a taboo, and I don't know, the answer that he gets is from the little chubby kid who is now a semi like novice wrestler.
Yeah, Burley Glacier.
Yeah, he
talking about Toncho?
Like he comes in there and he's like, Nacho, you came back. he's now the food keeper for the church.
Okay.
He's the one that like gives them like salads and shit like that. And
That's all fun stuff.
He's like, I'm trying to do what you did. And he's like, I have shame in what I've done. He's like, you shouldn't. Like, you think that, like, fucking whatever the hell that guy's name is.
Escaleto.
Yeah, Escaleto. You think he'd be ashamed of like what you've done and shit like that. Like, you just need to believe and shit like that. That's when the tone of the film just like changes back. Except the pacing continues like. There's a slow point, but then like the pacing like continues as normal. There's no like abnormal pacing during that moment of absolute sadness. We probably have some like awkward humor, like Spider-Man 2 wise, just to like keep up the comedy based thing going. And it comes to the point where Nacho is like, "You're right. I need to finish what I started," and he tries to like plan this huge. Escapade or this huge like going out party like at his last wrestling match, and everybody's concerned because they think he's gonna they think
dumb.
What do I have to do?
Go back to the palace hub or whatever, back to that giant head.
Okay. What the? Did it open?
no.
Okay. What do I have to do?
Well, I feel
Go to the right of it.
I feel kind of like bad
There's like a
now
hidden doorway.
after
No,
that in-depth thing, and I just kind of cast Tobey Maguire as
Yeah.
Max, and
Well, I mean, I'm like actually thinking about it. Like he like the rest of his movie is just him trying to plan out something like insane, like
Yeah,
probably
just keep
like
going that way.
insanely good for like in memory
know
of his friend.
Did you already open that one?
And
don't know.
we have a cameo by the guy who played Napoleon Dynamite, and he's like the guy he has
Oh
to
my
fight at the
gosh.
end of the movie. It's an insane, like, just a fan moment. The people would absolutely adore
This is
that.
stupid.
and he ends up winning, and he wins for his best friend.
Yeah, man, that's pretty dumb.
Can you tell Tricky to stay?
Yeah. Stay. That's the important part about Tricky. Dude, first off, how was I supposed to know what a frickin'... How was I supposed to know what an underwater cave was when I had to go up 2 stories to get there? Water does not float.
That's what you think.
I did help him, Ashton. Where's my
15 cents.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
right. Where's
Thank
your
you.
15 cents? There you go.
I can't
raise
come
it
up
to
with an
14.
original storyline for Mad Max. I'm sorry.
No, I think I have like an idea of like what I would do for the next Mad Max movie.
I thought about going up this ladder too, but I was like, well, there's nothing in here because it's just that lever.
The only problem is Mad Max is such strict, like I mean, it's easier to, like, it's just the situations you put him in that you have to be creative about. Because he stays exactly the same every single movie.
Yeah.
So that's easy. But, you know.
Like, I think if I was going to make a 5th Mad Max film, it would take place, like, pretty much in the ocean. Like they've managed to find water. Like, not everything is dried up. Like, an entire... Like, there has to be some water left on Earth. That's be fucking ridiculous if there's not. And we basically have better water world. It will be insanely different from Fury Road, but that's a good thing.
He's driving a fucking speedboat.
Well, yeah, like, he finds it was, like,
Water.
entire...
It used to be the ground, but now it's in the water.
No,
Or
like,
he
that
starts
would
off
be,
in a
like,
fucking
that would be, like, the trailer for it, like...
He starts off in a dinghy and then, like, moves up to a speedboat.
Like the new the trailer for it would like start the same shot as the opening of Fury Road, and it says, "My name is Max, and what I thought this world was a lie," or some shit like that. A pretentious piece of shit like dialogue that he would say. And the shot. Oh God, what the hell? What the fuck was that? And the camera would like pan upwards, like over the hill that he's standing on, and just show like ocean
I guess the only
with
reason...
a bunch of like boats like coming towards him.
Yeah, I guess the only reason I wouldn't do that is because of the
I
fact
call it
that...
Mad Max Waterworld,
No,
just to fuck you.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, because of the fact that George Miller strictly said that cars aren't always an integral part of every single Mad Max movie,
Yeah.
and to make it about boats would kind of detract from that.
Yeah, but it'd be different.
It would be different. So I don't think that's what people want with Mad Max.
I'm sure. Or we could like make it the best of both. Like, what if in the movie they discover the highway left over from continent to continent, built by people from the future. In that timeline, like in the future, like we want to get from the United States to
Australia.
To not Australia.
Because it takes place in Australia. They gotta
like we have like roads from the United States to Europe, and then from Europe to like from like China to like or whatever the fuck is near Australia to Australia and shit like that. Like he stumbles upon them, and it's just like one long straight line, just across the ocean with like some like gas stations and stuff built on piers.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, and maybe like his thing, like he has a new car. It's not the Interceptor anymore. Like that car's fucking totaled. It's dead.
Yeah.
It's probably he'll probably find like a piece of shit car and stumble upon like maybe like a storage unit where he finds like a perfect intact like fucking like a beautiful car, like maybe a Ferrari. And he smiles, and then, like, immediately he starts taking it apart. And shit. I feel like that'd be fucking funny. See, he has a dog again. Honestly, I really want him to have a dog again.
Yeah.
Like in Road Warrior.
You also have a dog companion in the game.
Yeah, but I really would like it to take place in a water aesthetic because
You
I'm like,
guys
it's
still
different.
talking about the...
No, that was what
film
was
thing?
cool about the fucking game. My favorite part of the game was like, at some point he's having this vision of like, he meets with this like really nice female in the game, and like he has this vision of them getting married.
Yeah.
And the dog is the pastor. He's like an anthro dog. He's like, "Hello, Max. Would you take this girl to be your wife?" And it's like, it's so fucking stupid. It's great.
I love that. Is there any way to drain the water?
Tell Tricky to stay.
Just like he's not tall enough.
He's tall enough.
No, he's not.
Just trust in him.
There has to be a way to drain the water.
Give me an easier movie.
I don't know, you could try me, Ashton.
Like fucking, I already told you what I'd do with Spider-Man 4. Like, Tobey Maguire wakes up from a coma and he's like, "Oh God, I had this horrible nightmare." And it was like, there's this like pretty boy with lizards and shit. Like, I don't know, this is weird. Oh well, back to being Spider-Man. Just go on from there.
It'd be like, this guy that was made out of sand. He was actually to kill my father. I feel like forgave him.
It was fucking weird, dude.
to go
Killed
on
my
a
grandfather
black guy.
for
Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire.
No, Spider-Man 3 would have had to exist. I can't like wholeheartedly say Spider-Man 3 didn't.
Yeah, no, just like all the other 3 films don't.
If I would do Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire, it would be he and Mary Jane go on a nice cruise.
Well, I would change Mary Jane.
He can finally. I wouldn't if it's in the Sam Raimi universe. Like that's what I kind of got from that impression from the thing you just gave.
But
His thing. So like,
Mary Jane sucks, but
I would keep it like
I want her to admit it in this film.
I would keep it like that, but they would go on a nice cruise. He can somehow afford that.
Just at the end of
go
the
on a-
credits, she's like,
Okay, he
guys, let me explain.
inherits some of Harry Osborn's money when he dies, because Harry Osborn forgot to take him out of the will when they stopped being best friends. So he got some of the money and decides to treat Mary Jane to a nice cruise, and they go, and they were on a desert island, and all of a sudden it gets all jungly, and their boat gets ransacked.
Oh my God, Kraven the Hunter.
Hell yeah! their boat gets all ransacked, and they're going out, and Mary Jane's captured and shit, and it's like, but she knows that he's Spider-Man, so like it doesn't matter that he brought his spider suit, and
Spider-Man, save me.
and like yeah, there's that. It's basically Kraven's there, and
I feel like the first like act should take place in that jungle setting
yeah.
with Kraven like narrowly escaping Spider-Man beating the shit out of him. But like Kraven's like really crafty about it.
Yeah.
Oh, you almost got
And I
me.
know that
Shit like
sounds eerily similar to Far Cry 3 because it is. But,
Yeah. And then like at the end of the movie they return to New York and Kraven's just like, this is he's still in his element because it's basically like a different type of jungle.
yeah.
Welcome to
Kraven tracks them to New York, you mean?
Yeah, but I would think that like after Tobey Maguire's like coma, like he would wake up and people would notice there hasn't been Spider-Man in a long time, so they would just everybody knows. Like as
the
soon as he come-
Asian lady's like going through hospital room to hospital room and playing. They're like, "Where are you, Spider-Man?" It's like it's great. He wakes up, he's like, "All
I mean,
right, I guess I
that's
have
the
been
greatest
wrong."
intro. Like
500 people dead because Spider-Man was not there.
like oh my God, it's the greatest intro. Like it's the Marvel theme. Like it's the Marvel theme. Like at the beginning of Spider-Man: Homecoming, where it had like the Spider-Man theme playing over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what I said. Like it's just the Asian woman singing over the Marvel theme playing,
Spider-Man.
You should have just said the classic theme song.
but like sang by the Asian lady.
Yeah.
Spins away.
It's a perfect return to form. It's just people would absolutely love that. I feel like this day and age, like I feel like some people would be like, like there's so much Spider-Man. At least we can like return to something we know.
Yeah.
Because Sony made a horrible decision in fucking rebooting the franchise.
Look at this guy, he's dancing.
He's having a good time. I mean, like, honestly, they should have just gotten another director for Spider-Man 4. They're fucking idiots. I could say this because I know that Sony has literally the worst producers of all time.
Yeah.
Tom Rothman, Avi Arad, and Amy Pascal, fucking die, please.
Wow.
You put a curse on them.
That's a lot of hate, bro.
I know.
They will die at the time
And it's
of the
warranted. They are literally the worst.
They're rich,
I like-
so you're allowed to make fun of
Like,
them.
they're not the reason Baby Driver's here.
Ashton, you put
I didn't see their names in the credits.
You putting a curse on them, so now they will die once this video gets released.
I hope so.
And you'll be responsible.
Because I know that Amy Pascal.
You'll be responsible.
I'm fine with
The
that.
blood
Fuck
is
it.
on your hands.
As long as we can get rid of Amy Pascal, good lord. No, I don't wish death upon anyone, but seriously,
them.
Amy Pascal die. Let's see, fucking,
if you're watching this, Amy Pascal, please die.
but yeah, I mean, she's honestly like, she's like, oh, Marvel fixed Spider-Man, let's take him back now. Woo, yeah. That's literally what she wants. Like, she made it clear. She's taking Spider-Man back now, and they're making a bunch of Spider-Man spin-off films, like Venom and Silver Sable and Black Cat. Nobody asked for them.
Okay,
Nobody
I
wanted
asked
them.
for Venom. That's about it.
I didn't want a Venom movie. I wanted Venom to be a character in the film. That's it. Like, I don't want that shit. Okay. At least I don't want.
That might be interesting.
I don't want the
honestly.
fucking director of Zombieland doing it. He only made one good film, which was Zombieland. Everything else he made was kind of shit.
What else movies did he make?
Have you ever seen the movie 30 Minutes or Less?
Nope.
There's that movie where the guy gets a bomb strapped to his chest and it's supposed to be a comedy, but
Oh, I've heard of it, yeah.
yeah, it's just all of the funny parts were in the trailer and nothing else.
okay.
I don't know, he's made a few other things that I was just like, oh god, he made this.
Oh no.
And then
I haven't found that.
And then fucking Tom Hardy's playing Venom, which I'm like, honestly, he's too old.
Wait, Tom Hardy's playing Venom?
Yes,
That's weird.
like, he's too old for that role.
I just don't see him playing it, Venom.
Like,
it
I
doesn't
come-
seem like he fits that role.
He's playing Eddie Brock.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that pisses me off. I'm like, please. Like, I'm not usually.
I don't know. Like,
No, you know what they're
Venom
trying
is like
to
this
do?
Big guy. Like, I think that could.
Oh yeah, like I see that, but I don't like. I'd rather have like the guy that played Ben Grimm in the Fan Four Stick reboot, like doing Venom role. I feel like he.
Mr. Fantastic.
No, the shitty
for the rest of it.
No, the shitty. What?
That's my one cameo for this
talking
video.
here?
I'll be quiet for the rest of it.
Yeah, which character are you talking about?
From the shitty Fantastic Four movie that came out like 2 years ago.
yeah,
like,
which
the
character?
guy that played the Thing.
Oh,
Like
Okay.
before he was the Thing, I honestly feel like he'd be a good Eddie Brock. Like I mean, if I was in charge of casting, I'd
what
cast
about
him.
John Cena, he's big and he can act, I guess.
I mean, honestly, what you could do is like make one actor be the kid, and then the other one, like after the symbiote, he just fucking grows and becomes huge and like
I actually
horrific.
don't know much about John Cena's acting ability because I've never actually seen anything he's in.
And he's a bit
He's
of
not
a-
horrible. He's
He's
just
kind of a, like he's not really good for. though.
he's good for the fact that he's John Cena and nothing else.
It's pretty funny.
He's muscular. He could play him in the suit.
Yeah. Just as long as, oh god, I mean, honestly, I don't want him to be big. I don't want Venom to be huge. I want him to look like
But
he did
Venom
in Spider-Man
is
3.
huge.
I
Spider-Man
think he
3
did look great in
He
Spider-Man
looked
3.
fucking cool.
He
in
did look cool
Spider-Man
until his
3.
freaking mask kept getting taken.
Yeah,
away.
imagine that, but just the whole time.
I remember seeing
His
him. and I
fucking
was like,
terrifying
dude, that was
face.
Cool looking.
Well, I think if you're gonna reinvent,
Like when he gets
Eddie Brock,
hit in the head with a brick and he's like,
Yeah.
It's like, shit.
Oh man, that was cool.
I think if you're gonna reinvent Eddie Brock, like you can make him
I
skinny.
like being mad.
But like he is a hardened prisoner, so it kind of makes sense that he'd be jacked. That's the only reason why people want him to be huge.
Yeah.
But unless you're gonna make him like a shitty ass photographer, then yeah, make him scrawny. But
Yeah.
you know.
You know, I want a real butt breaker from
Butt breaker?
Yeah, I want a real butt breaker from Sony with them being like, oh oh, there's multiple universes, and suddenly making like the Sam Raimi movies canon with the Andrew Garfield films for some fucking reason.
Even with Andrew Garfield, what about the other ones?
I really just want Marvel to stay as intact as it is.
They like band together and defeat Mysterio.
Like the two Spider-Men. Yeah. The Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, they'd band together, they'd beat Mysterio. Why Mysterio? Fuck it.
Mysterio's the coolest supervillain ever.
He's not the coolest.
He's not the coolest, but he's the supervillain I want to see. He gets made fun of so much, and it's warranted because he has no powers. But he's honestly,
so cool.
he has the coolest set of like the reason why he's a villain. Like, just how he is a villain is just the coolest shit.
His tragic backstory is that. So he has his tragic backstory of becoming a villain, but doesn't have any powers to back it up.
Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah. But I mean, his powers are basically his knowledge and special effects due to his movie making career.
So he's literally you as a villain.
No, I'm not that big on like practical effects or his suit. Like,
I'm more big on practical effects.
So
no, I mean
he's
like
but evil.
no, I mean like I'm not like genius when it comes to like how I should make things work.
So he's Nate.
I thought you were like into practical effects. Like
No, I love practical effects. However, like I know when special effects should be used, like CGI.
I mean, I feel like if you can do it with practical effects, definitely do it with practical
Oh, of course, but I mean, like that's how I feel about the newer Avengers films with like the CGI, and it's like, come on, you should probably be trying to do that with.
I think there's an extent to that, because I mean, you could technically say that the new like War for the Planet of the Apes could have been done with prosthetics. But
It could, but it looks so fucking good that I'm like.
It depends on in the hands of the right people. CGI can look amazing.
Yes,
absolutely incredible.
like Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah.
You remember the CGI in that?
Nope.
Like every single shot.
I do remember the CGI.
Every single shot.
Yeah. Basically.
Actually, no. I do remember the CGI. There's just when the car splits open into 50,000 pieces.
No, that's not the CGI we're talking about.
Which one?
Every single shot.
That's not
the backgrounds.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The mountains. Everything
and obviously,
is
you
all
can
CGI.
like make the argument that everything like there's like color correcting and shit, but like
But like, the car chases were practical, but good God, the CGI is beautiful. It makes the.
Let's see what's happening.
Well, it's also
the
like people make an
sandstorm,
excuse
right.
because like, you know,
Sandstorm was
obviously the
probably the
sandstorm
worst CGI in that film, but yeah.
I mean, it was
like obviously
was
the
good.
sandstorm is CGI, but it's like it was so immersive that no one gave a shit.
Yeah.
Like,
YouTube, if you're watching this, it is 1:45.
Yeah.
don't drive after 2.
Fine.
Don't drive after 2.
Don't drive after 2.
Alright, well.
It's
I
already
guess-
too late. You're gonna drive after 2.
Past Nate is fun.
Oh.
So should we
Nate?
just throw caution to the wind and just go to the walk floor?
It's like,
Yeah, sure.
this just in. Nate is fucked.
It's grounded.
Nate is.
Oh my gosh, there's a passage
Nate
down
is
this way.
He's grounded.
I'm not in trouble.
Go to your room now.
She just worried about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, she
what?
doesn't want me falling asleep while driving, but that will never happen.
Until it does.
Until it does, and then you're dead.
I know my limits.
Do you?
You know how I know that I'll never die in a car accident?
Like how long have you?
Because I
driven?
want to die in a car accident.
A long time.
The more I want it, the less it'll happen.
Like I already know that my limit is 10 hours.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, me and my dad drove from Tennessee to here.
Yeah, but were you driving? Like the whole time?
Not the whole time.
Yeah, that's the real test because driving will knock you out more than just waiting.
Oh yeah.
That's a huge thing. I mean, I drove from Santa Fe to San Antonio in one night, and it was hell on my body, but I managed. I have the Sleepy Cabin podcast to thank for that.
I'm gonna save right here.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Is this the stopping point or what?
Yeah, that was good.
Alright, that was fun. Fuck you later.
You guys had a lot of stuff to talk about.
I always just do.
Wow.